So now we are working on the amplitude of the following graph. So in order to determine our amplitude, there's two ways. There's the visual way, of course, and there is the, the calculating way, just like how we did for our midline. So in order to determine the amplitude, you actually want to kind of see where the midline is first. So let me just draw our midline in. So here's our midline. The amplitude is the distance. Let me do amplitude in green, no, yellow, just in case anyone's colorblind. Okay, so then this is our amplitude. The amplitude is the distance over here. So you can count the boxes. 1, 2, 3. Our amplitude is 3. The distance, let me write it out. Amplitude. I'm going to write it in black just because I'm writing words now. Distance from midline to top or bottom of graph. Okay, so that's what your amplitude is. And once again, you can count it from your midline. So starting here, you go up 1, 2, 3. Okay, then our amplitude is 3. And then you can also count it going to the bottom of the graph. Let's just do it over here because we got space. Going down 1, 2, 3. The distance is 3. So the amplitude is 3. Do you guys have any questions on that one? Okay, let me show you the calculating way, the way we can do it with numbers. So what you can do with numbers is, yeah, I'll still use this color. All right, so you're gonna take the y value of the top, which is on here, it's 1. Let's take the y value of the bottom. I'll just do it over here, which is -5. Okay, and then you're going to subtract the y values, top minus bottom, divided by 2. So when you are doing the midline, you added them to divide by 2. Now we're doing top minus bottom. We're subtracting them and dividing by 2. This will give us half the distance between the top and the bottom. So let's do that. 1 minus, 1 is the top, and then minus -5 is the bottom, divided by 2. So you got 1 plus 5 divided by 2, which gives us 6 divided by 2, which is 3. So then you can tell our amplitude is 3. So if you like to do it visually, go for it. If you like to do it numerically, go for it. Whichever way serves you best. Does anybody have questions on that way? Okay. So then our amplitude is just 3, and you just submit 3, the number. Let's just do one more problem for this one. Okay, so we're going to determine the amplitude of this graph. Remember, first you find the midline, visually at least. And then next you take a look at the distance between the top and the bottom, top and the midline, or the midline and the bottom. And you will see that there is a distance of 2 here. However, if you don't like to do it that way, you can take the y value of top and the bottom y value, and you do top minus bottom divided by 2. 1 minus -3 divided by 2. So that's 1 plus 3 divided by 2, which is 4 divided by 2, which is 2. And then you will see that the the amplitude is 2. The distance from the midline to the bottom or the midline to the top is 2. Do you guys have any questions on this one? All right, so let's enter it in. Make sure you guys just interrupt me if you do have a question. Like, I can't see hands. I can't see confused faces. Okay, any questions? Okay. All right, and that's how you find amplitude.